All right, hi, I'm Maurice, and here we are at SCM 210 for our introduction video. Most people are interested in the grade breakdown, first of all, and here we have that. Professionalism and participation equals 10%, and some people say, well, what is that? Well, professionalism, for our purposes, is turning things in on time, having meaningful participation, and then participation directly comes from your participating on the Moodle forums, which you will see in the Moodle. If it says forums, discuss this, or what are your thoughts on this, participating in that in a meaningful fashion. Now we have the Berger Project. I was able to meet with some of the students and describe the Berger Project, but basically we're going to build a hamburger with meat, not chicken, beef. And we got to get the cost of all the ingredients, the process that we go through to make the burger, and how long each process takes. If you watch the burger video that I sent you last session, they were toasting the bread, and I think the person said, so how long does that take? And he said 17 seconds, you know, right there, he knew it. Now we have exam number 1. You will get a study guide of a list of all the things that we've talked about, and exam number 1 is worth 20%. Now, once we've done these things, then we go looking at our final project. We are gonna do all of this for a final project, and I want you to send in a draft so I can see what you're doing, so we can try to build in quality to the project. If you have a nice effort for the project and you send me in a draft, you automatically get 10%. So you can almost consider that free, and thank you for looking at our draft so we know that we're on the right page. Then we have the final project, which is where you will create a product and go through all of these things, and that's 30%. Then we'll have a final exam of worth 20%. So, going over the structure of the projects, and really the burger part is right here for the most part. Well, no, it includes that too. And then your final project will include all of this. For the burger, we need to know our startup cost. What equipment do we need? Do we need a stove, a grill, a toaster oven? What do we need? A refrigerator. And then we have to get the cost of the product. The next video will be about costing the product out. We need to know every little detail of the cost of the product. If you remember, if you looked at the video that I sent you, they had machines to make sure that the right amount of the condiment was going onto the burger bun. And when you know exactly how much is going on there, then you can figure out the cost. Cost is very important, because if we don't know the cost, how are you going to put a price on it? There's a lot of people around town out selling street food, and they don't even know the cost of their product. So they really don't know if they're making money or not. Now next, and there will be a video on this as well, we need to know each process that we go through to create a hamburger. What do we start out with? What needs to start first so we can end quickly? We want quality, but we also want to be timely. We want to be quick because this is a fast food burger. So we'll need to know all the processes and put those in order, and see if we can do some things at the same time, like while you're grilling the burger, you could be putting mustard on the bun or whatever, and the times, so we can see how quick we can be with the delivery of our burger to the customer. Now, moving on, you could use this in your Berger project, but for the final project, we'll need to know the suppliers of all the raw materials that you need to make your product. It doesn't have to be a food product. It could be any product. I also do a video describing the system. And the system includes the suppliers, our operation, and the customer. So really, before, and this is a little trick, hint, the target market for your burger is me. So you have to find out what I want on my burger. For your final project, who is your target market? Who are you trying to please? Who are the customers, the specific group of customers that you're trying to please? Is it old folks? Is it kids? Is it single guys, working moms? Who is the product for? We'll also do control charts. That comes up in a few weeks. I'll explain that later. And I want you to really try to include in your project, the final project, all the concepts from the study guide. Be able to write the paper discussing your final project, including, if at all possible, the concepts that we've discussed in class. So, in the end, you will be able to visualize your product, your operation, your raw materials, your suppliers. You'll be able to visualize. It will almost be like you've already been, in this case, to the burger shop. You can see it, all the equipment, burgers being made, customers coming up, burgers and fries maybe going into a bag, collecting money, seeing the smile on the customer's face. Visualize. Be able to visualize everything. And also note that this class is about details. The devil is in the details. We don't say about a cup of flour. We don't say about a pound of cement. We don't say about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. We're very specific, because if we're not specific, we won't know our costs. The employees won't know what to do, and our operation will be a mess. So, there you go. That's the intro. What we're trying to do is study an operation, create an operation that is consistent quality and consistent quality. And we know the cost of the product. So we have a better chance of success. Sorry for my voice, I'm struggling. Okay, anyway, there you go.